Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the HJC FG17 helmet, available at RevZilla.com. So new for 2013, the FG is a new style approach from HJC. It's going to sit in between something that would be in the middle of the range, like a CL16, and the top of the food chain, like the RPHA 10. So really, the FG17 uses that fiberglass shell. You're going to get a lightweight and aerodynamic helmet, really geared for sport or track riding. The nice part is also Snell 2010. We're going to walk through all of the nuances of the helmet, but in that food chain at sub $200, the key competitors for this helmet are going to be something like a Bell Vortex or a Scorpion Exo R410 are really going to be heads up with this bad boy. There's a lot of bang for the buck here. Now, quickly moving into fit, and I'd love to know your comments and gut reactions on the graphics or the solid versions here. Subscribe to us at RevZilla TV. Leave us your comments on our YouTube channel. Note on fit, it's neutral to round. It's typically that HJC fit, which doesn't quite work for everybody. It doesn't quite work for me. I'm a little bit longer, more intermediate oval for that, but that's something that HJC has traditionally done, so keep that in mind there as well. And when I talk about that, it's kind of that shape around the top of your head. And as always, we ship for free and exchange for free, no restock fee if you need to send it back to us. So we try to take the pain out of buying online if you don't have access to one of these in your local dealership. Moving into some of the nuances for this year, let's start from the outside of the helmet and let's work our way in. So we talked about the Snell 2010 rating. You have a multi-density EPS here on a fiberglass shell that is reinforced with Kevlar. So nice touches from the protective standpoint. And Snell 2010, sub $200, that's nice bang for the buck. See it here in the profile. It's a very low profile helmet. You see the way that the intake vents are swept in, two big 10mm vent holes. Easily operable with a glove on. You can see these scoops coming in from the front. They're going to vent directly to your head inside the channels of the helmet. And then as we sweep to the back, notice that it is an aggressive shape. I would say that riding position on this could be upright, but 3/4 to tuck would really do it best justice, noting that we have this big spoiler on the back, 3 vent holes in the back here that air is going to come in, and it should exhaust through this Venturi effect as that high speed moving air over this sphere creates that vacuum behind the counter. Keep in mind, I talk about that a lot. That's really how you passively vent the helmet. And notice here when the way the shell is done, you have this integrated spoiler and actually follows a really nice line. It doesn't detract from the line of the helmet at all. Going all the way back down to the chin vent, you're going to notice it's an open and closed chin vent that's going to vent to the shield here and to the face a little bit. And they're using a HJC RPHA series style lock that's centered for either hand, but it's not quite the same because it doesn't have that city position. So a quick gripe here from me is that I'd love to see you be able to just crack it to get more airflow. But if you really think about fogging and the way that works, and by the way, this is an HJ20M shield, new style shield here for the FJ17, it does come with a MaxVision Pinlock in the box as part of the price. So you can see I don't have it installed here. You can see my posts on either side. It's Pinlock ready, but the lens is actually in the box, so you can install it. And what Pinlock does is it allows you to use the laws of physics to keep you fog-free versus using a coating that will wear out over time. It is a real deal technology. Now I think HJC calls it the rapid fire system. I think the detents could be a little stronger than this helmet as well. I think that it's a little easily, if you set it and you hit a bump, I think this guy could move around on you. Again, I'd like to see them beef that up over time. And then if we look at the gasket, it is a nice gasket that creates a good seal around. Getting into our face shield mechanism here, it's not spring loaded, so it's not going to suck it in when it goes down like we see from some of its competitors. But again, easy enough in our removal system. It pops it down, and then really to put it back on, you just line it up and snap it in, and you're good to go. So very easy from that standpoint as well. So moving to the guts on the FJ17, we see a lot of what we're used to from HJC. You have the wicking antimicrobial liner, which is nice. It's going to feel cool and comfortable against the head. Double D ring construction, no surprises there. We might as well start breaking down the guts here. HJC typically will do cheek pads that are integrated with the neck roll itself. You see it comes out as one piece, and it is decently contoured with different densities. Going to do the other side as well. And then the comfort liner is fully removable, and when I remove it, you're going to be able to see the venting scheme on the top of the helmet. So there's my left side, I've got my right side out. One of the things I do want to call out that I don't love about this helmet, again, I'm nitpicking here, but you need to know this, that if you're big on comm devices, there are no ear speaker cutouts for a communication speaker there. So again, depending on the thickness of the speakers on your Bluetooth, aftermarket Bluetooth adapter, and the size of your ears, that's a personal preference thing, but I like my helmets when I'm using Bluetooth to have a little bit of a recess for those in there as well. Now, as far as getting my comfort liner out, I think they've done this well. And I think they've done it well in the sense that it connects not at the brow up here, but it connects at the front along the rim, and you have 2 snaps in the back. Notice 3D liner, basic, not the most plush liner I felt, but again, you're talking about a helmet sub 200 bucks. So really, you have to make some trade-offs. And then getting into the ventilation scheme, almost has an M built into this channel. You can see 2 intakes in the front, moving back to the channel, 3 exhausts in the back, and that channel continues all the way down towards the neck roll down here for further exhaust. But again, it's basic, but it's effective. HJC knows what they're doing. They make a lot of helmets, and they continue to iterate. And here in the FG17, they've stolen some tech from the RPHA Max, without building that $300 or $400 helmet, which the end user is certainly going to appreciate. Click right here to buy it now at RevZilla.com. And as always, I mentioned shipping and exchange is very easy. And you can talk to any of our gear geeks on our team if you want to compare it and contrast it with any of the other helmets that I did mention from some of the other manufacturers that are going to play in that sub $200 sport bucket. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. I'm Anthony. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.